y'all, it's Anna and I'm back. What was that? I don't even know. What? Hey y'all, it's me and I'm back for another video. Today I am showing you how I contour my face like this. This was a very requested video and so I wanted to show y'all how I contour for every day. I don't actually contour my face every day because I go to school every day and I don't really think it is needed to contour and do all that kind of stuff every day. So I don't actually do this every day, but this is a very natural looking contour that I think you can pull off every day. I use all powder, so it's very blendable and looks really nice and everything. And right before we get in the video, I just wanted to quickly remind you, and I'm going to remind you again later, that I have a giveaway going on right now. So if you would like to enter the giveaway, then I will have it linked down below. All you have to do is subscribe and comment and like my video. So yeah, if you want to enter, I'm giving away an Urban Decay palette and a couple of other goodies, so I will have that linked down below. So if you want to learn how I contour my face with powder for every day, then keep watching. Okay, so we are going to start with the contouring, and I have done all of my other makeup. I've just done foundation, concealer, powder, all that jazz. So first, I'm going to tell you what we're going to be using to contour, and I am using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. I'm not going to go too much in depth with this. If you'd like to see a full in-depth review, let me know. But this is great. It has 3 highlight shades and 3 matte contouring shades, which I love, and I definitely recommend this because I think it is so necessary to have different shades to contour with and everything. And I like these because you can go online and actually customize which shades for you. You don't have to get just these 3. You can customize it for your skin tone. And if you aren't sure exactly what shade to get, they have a tool online that helps you figure it all out based on your skin tone, your undertone. Yeah, if you are not sure how to find the perfect contour color and the perfect bronzer and everything, I definitely recommend checking this out. And another one that I have contoured with in the past and do like is the Jane Bronzer in Inspire. This is a good drugstore option if you're looking for something inexpensive, and I'll show you this. Oh, can't get it open. It just looks like this. So when you're looking for a good contour color, you want it to be more ashy toned and more gray toned than orange or red toned, and I promise it does not make you look muddy or anything at all. It looks very, very nice for a contour, so you want to look for that. I would say 3 to 4 shades darker than your skin tone, and when you're looking for a nice bronzer, you're going to want to go with something a little bit more orangey or red toned, and again, something maybe 2 to 3 shades darker than your skin tone. The other thing you are going to need to make sure you do if you're looking for a contour color is make sure that it is matte. You cannot contour with shimmery shades. I would not recommend contouring with anything but matte. If you'd like kind of a shimmery bronzer as a highlight just on the cheekbones, that is up to you, but I do not recommend contouring with anything other than a matte contour color. Taking the contour shade in Fawn, and this is the one that was right here in my palette. I just took it out so you can see it a little better. I'm taking this color on a Real Techniques contour brush. It looks like this. You might have known that I used to like to set my under eye concealer with this, and I never really gave it a shot for contouring, and now that I have, I really like it. What you're going to want to do when you contour is to find your cheekbones, so if you have to. Contouring is all about making shadows on your face that will give you your desired face shape. So for me, I have a very circular face, and so I want it to be very angular, I guess, to kind of lengthen and make my face look skinnier and longer. And so I'm going to find my cheekbones, which for me is about right here, and I'm going to go slightly above them because I have a round face. If your face is a little bit more oblong or boxier, then you're going to want to go into the actual hollows of your cheekbones. But I'm going to take this right just above my cheekbones so that it gives the appearance of higher cheekbones. So I'm going to take this, and I want the color to be the darkest out here on the outer edge. So I'm going to really, really sculpt this part out. If you start too low and the color is too dark right here, then you're going to look very, very muddy and just like you have a beard and not like you contoured. So I'm going to take this and focus it more right here and slowly start bringing it down what's left on the brush down in the shape that I want it. Like this. And you do not want to go any further than the arch of your eyebrow here, so you can kind of see how this lines up with the arch of your eyebrow. If you go too far into your mouth, then it is going to start looking like you have a beard, and it's not cute. So find the arch of your eyebrow and just kind of eyeball it. I'm not going to go any further than right here. Like this. And you're just going to, again, make it the darkest up here and kind of feather out. You can already see how much of a difference this makes. My face looks so much better on this side. I have cheekbones now, and shape is just a lot more how I like it. So I'm gonna do the same exact thing on the other side. Type of contour that you want. If you want a very, very dramatic contour, then you could just stop here or slightly blend it out a little bit. I do think it looks very crazy how it is right now, but if you built up and did a dramatic eye look and a lot of blush and everything like that, then you theoretically could keep your cheeks like this, but I want it to be a little bit more subtle and natural, so I'm going to take my foundation brush. Disclaimer, this is very dirty. It is getting washed right after this video, but this is just my Sigma F80. And I'm just going to take this and blend that in with the rest of my face. So now that looks a little bit more natural. I still have the effect of contouring. I still have the shadows on my cheeks and everything. It is just a lot more natural looking. You don't want sharp lines because it looks very unnatural. So the next thing is I'm going to move on to my forehead. So I'm going to kind of get down a little bit. And what I want to do on my forehead is just even it out. Now it looks like I have a fairly large forehead because the rest of my face is so angular. So I'm just going to take this and use this to sculpt out my temples. So I'm going to take it right here and on the high point, my temples, and then also on the top of my forehead, just like the perimeter of my forehead basically. And then again, taking my Sigma brush, and my hair looks like a rat's nest, I'm going to really blend this out. I do not want this to be noticeable at all. You just want to give the illusion and the effect of being contoured, but not actually be able to like look at someone and go, oh yeah, they contoured. So the next step I'm doing is totally optional. You can stop here if you want to, if you like your face, how it looks very contoured, but I find that after even contouring, I want to add a little bit of warmth into my face. This kind of gives my face the shape that I want, but I want to add some warmth back into it, and this is where bronzer comes in handy. So I'm using this shade from my Anastasia palette. This is in the color Havana, and this is a lot more orangey toned. And I'm going to take this on a stipple brush. This one is just by e.l.f. and I like this because it doesn't get too much product onto your face to where you look orange like an Oompa Loompa or anything like that. So I'm just going to dip this in and make sure to shake off the excess. And then I'm going to very lightly do this with a light hand. I don't want this to be dark at all. I just want it to add warmth into my face. So I'm going to kind of lightly go over the contour on both sides. Go around the perimeter of my forehead again. Take it down on my jaw, on my jawline right here, and down my neck. And as you can tell, again, it's pretty dark when you first put it on, so that is where your foundation brush is going to be your best friend. You're going to go back over this and blend this with the contour and with your foundation. So already I feel like I look 1,000 times better. I'm not so dull and colorless like I was when I was just with foundation. I have a little bit more shape to my face and a little bit of warmth. So I'm almost done. This next step again is also optional, but I find that when you have a heavily contoured face like this, it looks pretty unbalanced if you don't contour your nose. So I'm going to show you real quick how I do that. So I am just using a Sigma Tapered Blending E40 brush. It looks like this. I really love this brush so much. If you're going to order a Sigma eye brush, I recommend this. Side note, I do have a huge brush series coming soon. The reason why I haven't done it yet is because I really want it to be super informative and I want to give y'all as much information as I can, but I am working on that, and also because I need to wash all of my brushes. Those videos will be coming soon. I'm going to go back in with Fawn, the same color that I used to contour my face. So now, depending on the shape of your nose and the shape that you're going for, you may do this a little bit differently. My nose is pretty small up at the top and pretty big down at the bottom, so I'm going to really make sure that I get the sides right here and the bottom right here. But if your nose is smaller down here and bigger up here, then you're going to want to heavily contour here and lightly contour it there. I am going to start right here where I want it to be the darkest. And I'm just gonna kind of lightly go back and forth, and like I said, I'm gonna kind of connect it up to my brows. But I want it to be the darkest right here. As you can see, I look so funny when half of my nose is contoured. I'm gonna get a little bit more and go back in on the other side. Just dragging this product. And then lastly, I know it looks so dark and crazy right now, and then lastly I'm going to make the tip of my nose smaller by just taking this and jacking it right here. Like I did with my face, after I contoured it, I blended it, so I'm going to take this really fluffy e.l.f. brush. This is a Flawless concealer brush. I never use it for concealer, and I'm just going to use this to buff it all out and make this look as natural as possible. So that is basically all of how I contour. Now I'm going to go do my blush and a little bit of highlight and come back to you. Okay, y'all, so I'm back and I just put on a little bit of blush and highlight and lips and everything. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see another contouring video about how I cream contour, which is a lot more dramatic, then let me know and I can definitely do that for you. I also wanted to quickly remind you that I do have a giveaway going on right now where I'm giving away an Urban Decay palette and a bunch of other goodies. So I will have that linked below. Make sure to go enter that and subscribe and like and do all that kind of stuff. That's all I have for y'all today, but remember that you're beautiful because you're made in God's image, and I'll see you all next time. Mwah! Bye.